Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Neki Beauty Empire. I made this short video to teach you how to ventilate properly as a beginner. I'm going to do single knotting in this video, and I'm making use of attachment. So watch closely. I'll show you how you arrange first, and at the end of this video you're going to see very closely how to ventilate properly. I will zoom the video, you'll be able to see clearly, but first you have to watch and learn how you arrange it first, line by line, and how to skip if you wish to skip. Okay, that's what I'm doing here first. How you follow your lines, because the net has lines that you must follow to make sure your work is well arranged. So here I'm trying to follow the line and gap. I'm going to leave one hole. After venting, you leave one hole to ventilate another one. You have to do it from beginning to the end based on how or where you want to stop the length of your net. Okay, so you have to follow the line straight to where you want to stop. Then you start the next line. You also see how I did the second line here. So watch and learn. If you don't know how to ventilate at all, this tutorial will guide you properly. How you put your pin, how you pick the hair. So you can see here, as you make your loop, you just pick the hair to come out a little so that it will be easy for you to pick hair with your pin. Okay, I'm holding the ventilating pin with my right hand, and I'm using attachment is in my left hand here. So if you watch, it will guide you to ventilate properly. You see the way I'm going in, the way I pick the hair, how I come out, how I secure the knots is a single knotting that I'm doing. Okay, so go ahead and watch to the end. You will learn. You can practice it also. As you watch, you use your pin and practice with your net. The ventilating the net we usually use is Swiss lace, and it's very tight. I try to zoom this video so that it will be clear for you to see it. It's very tight, so it's something that you really need to be careful when you're doing it. And you can see my pin, the movement of my hand. So this is how you ventilate properly. You go on with your pin, face the tips up, pick hair, flatten your pin and come out carefully. You don't have to rush. If you rush, you might crack your net. So when you go in, you come out carefully. So this is the next line now. You can follow the holes, the place you skipped in the first line. You can ventilate there. The place you put hair, you can leave it and start from the place you left hole and fill the second line. You keep doing it like that till you're done filling your net based on the size of the closure, full lace or frontal you're ventilating. But this is the normal way to ventilate. Whichever one you want to achieve, this is how you ventilate, except you want to do double knotting, but this is single knotting that I'm teaching you. So watch and practice same and be determined, and you'll be able to get it properly. So next thing, you have to practice it, how to count the hair. We'll count the strands of the hair. I prefer using two strands. Okay, you can use 3 strands, you can use 4, you can use 2, and also based on the pin you're using, because the ventilating pin has number. You have the 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, like that, and that determines the number of hair or strands of hair you will be able to pick. Here I'm working with 2 to 3 ventilating pin. Okay, so it helps you to pick very little hair, and you can also guide with your pin to count the number of strands of hair you're picking, so you won't pack hair and be putting to make your work rough. But as a beginner, you can just try to learn how to put hair first. If you're able to ventilate, you can now carefully start counting the strands of hair to make your work look neat. Okay, then another thing is the lines. In some cases you can decide to skip line just the way you skip holes. You can put hair in all the holes, but it takes time, so it's good to skip at least one hole. In some cases you can do one hole one line. That is, if you skip one hole, you put in the next one, then before you do the next line you skip one line to do another line. Okay, then you skip one hole, you skip one line to ventilate. Some people also, in some cases you can do two holes two lines, or one hole two lines, like that. Just anyhow it works for you, depending on what you want to achieve, what you want to use, what you're venting to do. If it's with on, or you want to use it for braided wig, based on the style you want to customize, you can fill one hole one line one hole, or two lines one hole, or even two holes. Okay, but don't make it to be too open so that your work will not look scanty, depending on what you want to achieve. Okay, then when you want to do your pattern, you don't leave any hole at all, fill everything. So you can see it as you go in, pick hair, come out carefully and pick the remaining hair. You pass from the loop and knot it. Okay, you're doing single knotting, so you don't have to double split. As you go in, watch my pin, you face it up, pick hair from the other side, come out, pick the remaining hair and come out. You have knot the hair, and that is it.